Another day, another dollar over here. Wait a minute. Oh, this isn't my channel. Sorry, Mike. This is Mike's channel. I'm just here to record him because he's got some things he wants to talk to you about. Let's jump into it.
All right, everybody. We're out here at Weird Beard. A lot of you wanting to know what's going on with these cars, and I want to do a better job at following up on all of that. I'm having a little bit of internet problems down here. I live in the sticks, man, so it's kind of how it is. We're going to try to get that ironed out for you guys, but we're going to get you guys caught up a little bit. You guys want to know prices, what we get for these cars. You're following along. You want to know if we're making any money or not. I know a lot of you guys want to get into this yourselves, and you're trying to feel it out and see, is it worth it? That's why you watch these channels. I get it. So, the Fire Lincoln, it ended up going for $1,800, and it was a pretty decent little flip. Didn't make a whole lot on it, but we didn't have to do a whole lot of work to it, so it worked out okay. I think we had around $1,000 into that, maybe 11, something like that. So it's okay. The black SRX. I'm sure some of you have heard about what happened there. Fortunately, it didn't make it. We thought we had a good one. It did real well, and for whatever reason, the motor seized up on a test drive. Unfortunately, that's the downside of this business. It does happen, and we want to show you guys that too. We don't want to sugarcoat this. Sometimes we lose money. It just part of it, And we did end up selling that. We sold it as is with the bad motor. We told the customer, of course, it's got a bad motor. You're going to need to replace it or rebuild it. He was fine with that. He actually had a motor for this thing already. So, somebody wants to do the work, he's going to have a nice little car because the interior in that thing was super clean. I mean, that was a good one. It's a shame, it went down the way it did. But we did let that one go for $800. He hauled it out here on a dolly, and he's probably working on it somewhere right now. But that's how that one went down. The yellow Sunfire, some of you guys are asking about that one. Same situation. A guy says he had a motor for it. It needed a motor. I don't know if you guys remember, but it actually threw a rod right out of the side of the block. Interesting content. That was a really cool video. I enjoyed watching it myself. But we didn't really have high hopes for that one anyway, so it wasn't that big of a deal that it didn't make it. And same situation. A guy came along, said, "Hey, I got a motor for that sitting around. I'll take it." So we sold that one as is as well. He picked it up. He took it off. He might have fixed it by now. Who knows? But for people who want to do that kind of work and they're willing to put in the work for that, hey, my hats are off to them. That's a great thing. Mercedes, the ML320, we sold that one for $1,500. That turned out to be a pretty good flip. Randy went out there up to Tulsa, picked that one up. He did a little work, as you guys seen on his channel. He didn't have to do a whole lot to it, so that turned out to be a pretty decent flip. He didn't have a whole lot into it. We got $1,500 for it, so we made some money there. The gold SRX, my God, that was like the flip of a lifetime. I think he paid like 260 something bucks for this thing. We had Jay's Mobile Mechanic come out. Awesome guy, got his own channel. You guys need to check him out if you haven't already. He came down, drove all the way down here, as most of you know. Put the parts on the car, helped out tremendously with that deal. Him and Randy collabed and got that thing taken care of. It turned out awesome. We sold that one for $2,500, so he made some really good money on that one. I don't even think $800. I don't even think he had that much into that one. I'm thinking more like 7. Wouldn't you say? What do you think? Randy's in here with me in case you guys didn't know.
I actually think I had 1,000 in that one.
1,000 on that one? Okay.
I'm pretty sure the parts alone were 600.
Okay, I got you.
So
all right.
I do think that after tags,
All right.
we didn't tow that, did we?
No.
I'm pretty certain
Okay.
that was right at $1,000 an hour.
$1,000, sold it for 25. That's a good flip. I'll tell you what. The CTS, the white CTS 03, I believe it was. That car, I'll tell you what, man, if we ever come across any more of those, we're going to snatch them up. I had a ton of interest on that car. I mean, my phone just blew up. Sold it immediately, $2,700. I don't think we had 1,600 into that one, I believe. So another $900, $1,000 on that deal. It was a good flip. We didn't have to do anything to it. Clean it up, put it on the lot. Those are the best ones.
Hold on 1 second. I think we forgot to throw a couple cars in there. So you remember the Acura 3.5 RL? That one actually sold last night to a subscriber of my channel, Auto Auction Rebuilds, and it sold for $1,500. He saw it on the video and he bought it. It's his. He'll come pick it up in a couple weeks, and perhaps there's a cool story behind that we can talk about later. And then the Mitsubishi Galant actually sold today. It sold for $1,200. So if you remember right, the Acura, we had $620 into it, and it sold for $1,500. The Galant, we had $430 into it, and it sold for $1,200.
So there you go. We'll get you guys caught up on some of the ins and outs of this deal. I want to let you guys know exactly where I'm wanting to take this channel. Some of you guys are wondering. I want to take you guys on the whole Weird Beard experience. Basically, I'm a small business that's just trying to get started. I'm a car flipper. That's what I do. I flip cars on the side. I'm trying to grow this into an actual car lot. Buy here, pay here. I've got my finance license. I really want to get set up to do this. And like I said, grow this into an actual car lot. We're doing like 1, 2, 3 cars at a time. It's going to take time to grow this into an actual car lot, and we want to take you guys along for the ride. We're going to show you the ups, the downs, the ins and outs, and show you guys what it's like. Maybe hopefully inspire some of you guys, and maybe you're wanting to do this yourselves, and you're wondering what all it takes to get into this deal. I never dreamed that I would have a dealer's license. It just wasn't something I was even going to pursue. My wife stayed on me about it, and I got it done. So we got that part of it taken care of. We're set up. We're licensed. We're bonded. We're insured. The hard part's over. All we got to do is get the cars in here and make this happen. We want to bring you guys along for the ride. And along the way, you're going to get to see my boys learn the business. I'm teaching them the business. I'm teaching them how to work on cars. You can see some of that if you're interested in that. Like I said before, I got a lot of old cars out here. This is what we do. It's kind of a hobby. We do it to make money. We do it for entertainment. I mean, we like old cars, so if you guys want to, watch some good, cool videos of getting some of these old cars running and fixing them up and things like that, stay tuned. We'll be throwing a lot of that in the videos as well. And so there you go. I'll give you guys, that's your recap. We'll throw in some more stuff, a little bit of boat stuff here and there. I'm not going to bore you guys too much with that because I know you're mostly here for the cars, and that's fine. I get that. So there you have it. So we'll get back on the 070 GMC very shortly. We're going to freshen that motor up and get it put in. We'll throw some of that in the videos. We're going to work on some of these trucks around here, man. I got so many trucks around here that we're going to work on. It's going to be awesome. So if you guys are interested in that, stay tuned. But other than that, man, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys watching. And stay tuned. Like I said, I am having some internet problems. We're going to get that straightened out because I don't want to send you guys any more grainy videos. They look terrible, and I do apologize. We will get this straightened out, I promise. So there you have it, folks. Stay tuned. Please subscribe. Thank you.